Well, hi, third graders. I'm recording this message to you because I think yesterday was a bit challenging for some of us. So I'm going to walk through a few things. And to start off, this is our same learning goal. We, as mathematicians, will understand that area and perimeter are attributes of plane figures. To be successful, you can calculate area and perimeter on a plane figure. So we're going to revisit yesterday's assignment. I showed you this video, remember, and it was me cutting up paper. And to acknowledge several of the noticings, let me see if I can find, oh, I may have closed. Nope, here it is. So I loved how several of you put your name on Padlet and your noticings and wonderings. Nice job. I wonder why you did this. Good question, Ella, because you didn't know, right? I hinted that it had something to do with area. I wonder if Miss D drew a picture. Jack, I think that's kind of silly. We're being silly, aren't we? JJ, I noticed a picture was a flower. I noticed that there were two pieces of the picture. Nice. I'm wondering why you did this. I'm wondering, let's see, Eli and Maddie, nice job. We were wondering why Miss Doyle was cutting a rectangle out. Nice job noticing the shape. Wondering why we're doing this. So we had a lot of good thinking. Some were a bit silly. So we're going back to the slide. So I took those two pieces of paper. This used to be what I'm pointing at right now, the frame, and I don't know why let me see if I can fix this. I don't know why, I don't know what I was saying. Sorry. So let me get refocused. This was Tuesday. Today, I took the border, the outside of that paper. So here was the center. I took the frame and I cut it up. And really, what should happen, and you'll see this, is that these strips of paper should have equally covered this shape. So really, the answer should have been the area of the two pieces of paper was the same. Some of you did that, or guessed that, but you weren't able to articulate why. This is what I want you to watch. You're going to watch this video. This is a person cutting up a piece of paper. This is additional. So this was Act 1. Act 2 is, what do we need to know in order to solve the question, which piece of paper has most area? I was hoping some of you would reach out into what we already know about area and say, well, I need to know the measurements. I know JJ did. Not everybody's turned in their work by the time I'm recording this, so you may have. So we really did need the measurements. This strip over here is showing you actually maybe a way to measure the side lengths. Here's the last piece. We're going to watch this video, and this is what I really wanted to be able to achieve. We're going to watch this video together. So there's that centerpiece, and now this is the frame piece. So he's cutting it up and laying it over the inside piece. This is what actually really surprised me. It's like a magic trick and an area math problem at the same time. So he's careful how he's cutting his paper. So he's overlaying that on top of the inside piece he cut out. There's another piece. Do you think the area is going to be the same once he gets this last strip? It's the same in this case. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to fix my picture. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So here's our dilemma. We've got this that worked. We have This example, I did exactly what that man did. It didn't work. So on the next slide, or I might link it to Google, I haven't finished yet. I want you to tell me why my example didn't work and why his did work. If you have paper at home, cut up a piece of paper just like he did and see if you can solve the mystery. It's kind of like a mystery, and this is calculating area. We know area is the space inside. And really looking at these pieces of paper, um, after he got done with this video, it looked like to me the main center piece would have had more area. But in this case, with this example, it was the same. With my example back here, the area was larger in the frame, the outside, the border that I cut off. So your assignment, boys and girls, is to really think hard. This is a puzzle that really threw me today. To be honest with you, I didn't expect this to be such a challenge for me. But what I'm going to do is link your Google Classroom, excuse me, and you are going to go explain why mine worked, why mine didn't work, and why his did work. I figured it out, and I want to see if you can do the same thing. So great job today, boys and girls.